Hey, how's it going? So we're going to be back on the PlayStation just for a little while. My graphics card's decided to sort of stop working, so I'm just saving up for another one right now. We're going to be looking at Frieza stuff. On my last video I showed the restand. This is what the restand looks like. Now the restand, if you just do it without any follow-up, you know, you can do things like reflect, because you can reflect the second hit. Obviously, if you're reflecting the second hit, that means that you're free to throw and stuff. So basically, the opponent's restood and they're going to have to make a guess. You can kind of also like mash vanish, as you see here, but you still get hit. So that's one of the good things about this, is they can't vanish out without getting hit. The other thing you can do is the Frieza player, because you're using 5H to cancel into this, is that you can cancel it into specials. So you can do, you know, 5H into ground smash, you can do 5H into ki blasts, and more importantly, if you have the, you can also do death ball as well, which is really important. Death ball means that if they do try and mash out that doesn't reflect any like normals, they'll just get full combo juggled. So like that's like a frame trap death ball, and that gives you a full combo as well, which you can vanish or use an assist to follow up with depending on your team. So there's lots of different things. The most interesting one to me is discs. Now you can use another assist to cover for discs, or you can just get your opponent's respect. If they block the second hit of the, and you can practice with guard follow-ups, if they block the second hit of the Gotenks assist, they're not reflecting or mashing, and you go straight into the discs, it's kind of like a block string, and you'll see that now. Can you see that? And then obviously they're going to have to hold that. Now the more impressive thing is if you go into Golden Frieza as well. This means obviously you get all the sort of perks of being in Golden Frieza. It's your turn immediately, and you can go into all kind of mix-ups from there. So it's a really exciting way to restand the opponent after a combo, then go into Golden Frieza and then have all the mix-ups that you get from Golden Frieza. So I hope this is a little bit of a better explanation. I'll just go over how you actually do the restand in case people are interested. There's only two key points of it. Essentially, if you're doing it on the ground, you have to start with 5M. That I found it's more consistent, and if you're doing it in the air, it's just vanish into 2M. The important timing point here is on the 2M. You want to call Gotenks assist just after the first hit of the 2M juggle, because it's 2 hits. You want to let the 2 hits rock, and then you're going to want to do the rocks late, and you're going to want to pull them back into the Gotenks assist with the rocks, and then you get this. Practice with guard follow-ups on, and make sure the opponent is blocking the second hit. If they don't block the second hit, it's not gonna. It might still work as a restand, but you obviously it's not as tight. If they don't block the second hit, that means there was a gap there. Yada yada yada. Things like that. So just remember what your options are in regards to the resist. Obviously, Frieza's just got a whole host of specials that you can cancel, and normals that you can cancel from that move. So it's really important to understand what your options are if the opponent's mashing, if they're sort of doing other normals and things like that. As you can see, there's Death Ball, and if he was to mash there against that Death Ball, that he would get hit. So if he was mashing there, he'd have got hit by that Death Ball, and then I'd have gone the other way. The one thing I haven't tested is if they vanish and you do Death Ball, are you punishable? You know, like, I suppose they're getting launched, so you're not going to be. Maybe you auto-correct. Maybe there's like a thing where they do an auto-correct thing, but if you're just blocking, like if you just do the restand then block and they vanish, you can juggle off the hit of the goat. Like, it's a free punish on vanish, so it's definitely a really strong piece of tech, and I hope to see people using it if they ever do pick up a team like this. It's just all sorts of little cute niggly bits that go into a team like this, and I'm glad that I've been able to find something else to go along with it. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you next time.